7 years to the date, we have the Staples Center Memorial, of course, on July 7th, 2009, correct? Now, if you guys have been following along for 11 years, you know about the connections. Tupac and his fascination with the number 7, 7-day theory. He allegedly died 7 days after he was shot. Well, guess what? Remember, Prince supposedly had a baby with his wife, and the baby died? Here I'm looking at this and information on here, and it says that Prince's son named Amir died 7 days after birth. Come on, are you kidding me right now? Is that a coincidence or just some weird spiritual thing? I mean, something is definitely going on with the number 7. Now here, if you look up close, this is supposed to be Prince's sister. Now, isn't it funny how the face looks almost identical to his if you were to put on layers of fat tissue? But look around the mouth, above the mouth. Is that not a mustache? Now, I'm not saying that women can't have mustaches, but cover part of this up and take a little bit off the nose. Is that not Prince's smile? And of course, remove some of that fat. And you know, Michael's been parading around, and the people think this Bobby Anderson may or may not be him in a fat suit. I don't know, that's far-fetched. I think he's just a stand-in. But remember what I told you guys, there's 2 of everything. Just like with the Dr. Farshian. Now, come on, the man had black hair. If you look at some of his older pictures, there's even a picture with him and Michael Jackson and all of the kids wearing Spider-Man costumes. I think it was around Halloween. And the guy, if you get a close-up of his face, he didn't have a big old thick putty-looking chin, okay? He did not. Now, but if you look at his videos, his hair is like platinum blonde with streaks. He's got a big putty chin and some thick skin that doesn't even look like skin. And I think we may just possibly have the same thing happening here. So if Prince is walking around alive, he's got to be somebody too. Although he's not leaving clues and things like Michael is. But he was participating in the death hoax of Michael Jackson. And if you recall in the mural, the Michael mural, there's a bubble. And in the bubble is the Prince symbol. And somewhere along the line, after I don't know how many copies they distribute or they print, eventually the Prince symbol just like magically disappeared from the bubble. Like, so some of the copies have the Prince symbol in the bubble and some of them don't. So they didn't label them limited editions. Nobody's pointing anything out. There's nothing obvious. But of course, you know, like in the mural, there are all kinds of hints and clues. And the biggest one of all is the one of Michael Jackson's lips, which has I live. And if you look even further, look at the crown suspended above his head. And of course, the crown suspended above his head, we don't know if the crown is being put on, as in crowning him, or if the crown is being removed, as in he would no longer be the king of pop, because he's allegedly gone. So let's see, Michael album. Let's see, Michael album cover. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get a close-up of some things. I don't know. Some of these pictures. I would love to show you that bubble. And there's different variations because they've changed it and people have done their own embellishments as well. You know how that is with Photoshop, and everybody's trying to prove something and blow up something, and everything you do online gets posted like permanently. You just got a mark on there that's going to be on there forever. I can't particularly find that bubble right now because I'm doing it on the spot, and it's been a while since I've really looked at this. But you see the cherubs, and they're holding the crown suspended above his head, so you don't know if they're putting it on or removing it. Up in the top corner, we got a spaceship. Now, you remember LaToya was the alien on The Masked Singer. And then, of course, during the course of his alleged death, We had Behind the Mask. They were going to film a video. People are supposed to be auditioning to participate in it, or fans, doing their little dance with their thing on so they could participate in this collaboration. But there is just so much going on. And then, of course, we had the Michael Immortal. And as you see, his legs are straight together on this. You can't really see the bottom. I guess he's standing flat, but his arms are extending. And then you've got all these tiny little things that are above his head. And some of them are butterflies. Some of them are phoenixes, like the phoenix rising out of the ashes, where we had Surfer Ghost from Ashes, and some various other things. So there really are clues in anything and everything you can look at. And of course, we had the magician that participated in this too, Chris Angel. And of course, we had the bottom half of his Cirque du Soleil poster with the Believe thing, and you put it together with Michael's Immortal, and you had the feet basically suspending in the air, and then you had a rabbit. It was sitting in the corner right by the curtain. See if I could find that real quick. But oh my God, it's just one thing after another. Yeah.